We're looking at Carlos Cortez. He operates a panga out of Popotla, which is just a little bit south of Rosarito Beach. Fishing 48 miles from home, he was trolling a Mad Mac 240 when he got bit and couldn't stop this fish. It spooled the angler that was on board just moments ago. And this is breaking news because it's bluefin tuna pretty close to Popotla. 48-mile run. San Diego-based boats are down in that area, and they may be looking at this and other fish as the day goes on. Carlos Cortez, Cortez Sport Fishing. You can find him on Facebook and Instagram. He's one heck of a fisherman, and I deeply appreciate him sharing this breaking Baja bluefin tuna news with me and now with all of you. Spider right over here, man. Let's get over here. Let's get our butts down here. Is it a halibut? What are you fishing? Way to go, dude. Hey, nice little flatty, man. What the heck, man? Right on camera. I love it.
Philip, right?
Yes, nice to meet you, my friend. Let's check your halibut out. Is this your first halibut this year?
That's my first halibut in a couple of years. Oh, that's a nice one, huh?
Oh my God, yes. That is so cool. Let's see that beautiful.
They're here.
Darn beautiful, man. Hey, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you,
congrats.
All right.
And Vince is going to return this gorgeous halibut. Beautiful. Saw that thing flip off and go back. Vince, way to go, buddy.
Hey, thank you, man.
Thank you again. Good Saturday evening, everybody. It is so great to welcome you here to Surfside, California. This gorgeous evening, I see a pod of dolphin feeding in the surf here. That's a good sign, man. That means the food chain's working. They're probably eating yellowfin croaker and other fish that inhabit the Southern California coast, and that is all good, man. We got a lot to talk about. Of course, tomorrow is our big day right down there at Anderson and Pacific Coast Highway, where we're having our surf fishing extravaganza. Big raffle, lots of fun. Hopefully we're going to catch a lot of fish, and the raffle is amazing. For a $5 ticket, you could win one of 8 great prizes, including 4 beautiful surf fishing rods and reels. We've got a riverborne backpack for you and a lot of other great stuff from other great sponsors like Kevin over at Young's Fishing Tackle in Bellflower, California, like our dear friend Sky over at Best Fishing Tackle in Hawthorne, California. In fact, Sky's going to make sure each and every one of you get a pack of blacktail hooks, and also our dear friend Rada at Big Fish Bait and Tackle, 15% off all the rods and rod and reel combos there tomorrow, as well as 10% off all your tackle. Make sure you stop by there. They're open at 5 a.m. I've got a lot more to talk to you about bluefin tuna information and a lot more. And I see a surf fisherman down here this evening, so maybe we can check on him. I see some more surf fishermen heading this way. I might be able to chat with them and see if they caught anything. I will definitely do that for all of you. All right, and also don't forget how important it is to be there early. If you want to catch fish tomorrow, I would be there at 6 a.m. for sure. If, however, you're just coming for the raffle, you're coming to drink some coffee, you're coming to see the sunrise, you can come at any point in time during the day. It doesn't matter as long as it's before 10 a.m. It should be absolutely fantastic. Can't wait. Tuna Riot. I'm proudly wearing their shirt. We've got some great stuff. These clear poppers that work so well on bluefin tuna, but he's making them smaller now also. So they not only work on bluefin, they're working really good on bass. And I'll guarantee you right now, the perch, big bar perch, would tear those things apart. Don't forget, Tuna Riot poppers. They are fantastic. All right, I do have some bluefin tuna information for you. Popotla is located just below, just a little ways below Rosarito Beach, so about 40 miles below the border. Now, Carlos Cortez runs Cortez Sport Fishing out of there. He is one fishy guy. He does a great job all the time. And let me tell you, he had a fish spool him today, was trolling a Mad Mac 240, got bit, couldn't stop the fish. It spooled him, presumably a big bluefin tuna, and that is great to see Carlos getting in on some of that action. So really good stuff there. Hopefully sign of things to come down there out of Popotla today. Let's see what this gentleman has to say here. Let's check him out real quick. Hey, any fish? And pescados hoy o nada? Nada? Nada de suerte.
Nada de suerte.
Okay. All right, gracias. All right, no luck, he said. So no fish today. Hopefully tomorrow will be much better for him. I believe he was probably fishing down there by the jetty. That can be really good for sargo and a variety of other species. Another surf fisherman up here, we'll go check with him. So Popotla with that bluefin tuna. Now tonight, we've got a couple of San Diego-based boats who are going to try to catch some bluefin tuna at night. And I'm very high on this from what I've heard. This zone sounds good. It sounds like it could be pretty darn good fishing tonight. The producer and the tribute are both out. They've been fishing cod all day, doing really well on that, and now moving into the bluefin tuna area. And high hopes that they're going to come up with some fish here today. Man, I'll tell you, that would be fantastic, or I should say tonight. And we will have that for you. If I don't special update you throughout the day, I will be breaking in on the morning briefing tomorrow morning before our event starts and bring you the very latest with regard to all of that. So we've got this bluefin. That's really exciting stuff. We had Carlos Cortez from Cortez Sport Fishing. You can find Cortez Sport Fishing on Facebook and on Instagram. Make sure you do that. He's really a good fisherman. You'll enjoy fishing with him. And then, of course, we are also watching the situation here locally, where today, man, I got to tell you, up there on the Island Spirit, Pat O'Brien with some giant calico bass. He had really good calico bass fishing today up there out of Cisco Sport Fishing in Oxnard. That is great news, and high hopes of more of that to come. It sounds like we're off to the races kind of early, so really good news there. Also, in addition to that, we've seen a lot of sculpin taken today. No rockfish, obviously, because rockfish season is closed until April the 1st, but we'll continue to watch that for you very, very closely and see how we go. And a little bit of halibut here and there so far. We talked to Nick Ramirez. He was on the Spitfire out of Marina del Rey Sport Fishing today. Nick personally didn't have a bass. There was a little bit on the boat, mostly sculpin. He had a limit of sculpin, and Nick is already looking forward to some great fish tacos. So I don't know how you can beat that. That is really excellent stuff going on. But the big news is that bluefin that spooled Carlos. Now, Carlos actually had a fish, and I think I mentioned it on the morning briefing several weeks ago, about 18 miles from Popotla. Today he was 42 miles, 48 miles, 40-something miles. I'm not exactly remembering the exact mileage, but it was a little bit ways away, but not that far. And San Diego-based boats, of course, have had fish in their sights from 75 miles below the border to down there to 300 miles, where there have been copious amounts of fish. We'll see if this guy's caught anything yet. If he comes walking back up here, doesn't look like he's bit right now. I'll just keep going here for a second until let me yell at him here. Hey, sir, any fish so far? Nothing? Keep trying. I'll keep my eye on you just in case. All right, no fish for that gentleman either, but the evening is young. Let's put it that way. I think the tide's just starting to come up, so we'll see how it goes. How about Vince this morning? I was doing the morning briefing, keeping my eye on him, just like I'm going to keep my eye on this gentleman, and all of a sudden, it looked like a good fish, and it ended up being a fairly good-sized halibut. If I had to guess, 20 inches. Vince really did a great job fishing a Lucky Craft lure, and there is a little bit of wind here this evening, but by the morning, tomorrow morning, there's not going to be any wind at all. It is going to be absolutely beautiful. Hey, I do need to plug 2 live shows on Monday. The Danny Cadota Show, live from 22nd Street Landing in beautiful San Pedro, California. And then at 6 o'clock with a huge raffle live, it's, of course, Sam De La Torre and, coming to you from Island Fishing Tackle Shop Confessions. It's going to be a great show this week, and a huge raffle on that show that you're going to want to take advantage of. So really, really good stuff. We're watching the Coronado Islands for you. Haven't heard anything so far. I'm hoping that the San Diego came up with some yellowtail, and if he did, we'll have that for you on the morning briefing, unless I learn something here in just a few moments, and I'll cut it in to this evening update. In fact, I'll check on that for you to make sure to see exactly what he did today.
And I have that info right now. No yellowtail on the San Diego today. Whitefish, rockfish. They saw some schools of yellowtail, but they weren't in a biting mood today.
Looks like a beautiful ocean. By the morning, it's gonna be absolutely gorgeous. I do like the fact that we saw those dolphin playing around there. We've talked to 2 fishermen and neither one has caught anything. Not thrilled about that, but sometimes that's just time of day. And once again this morning, right off the back, Vince with that nice halibut. That was great stuff. Saw a lot of great people down there at 22nd Street Landing today. So good to meet so many nice fans of Freedman Adventures. That means the world to yours truly. And tomorrow is going to be an exceptionally fun day. No doubt about that. Mexico, the theme continues down there with a lot, and I mean a lot of yellowtail. We see it in Cabo San Lucas. We see it in La Paz. Baja Pirates has had some really good yellowtail action. We see it in Mulegé, Loreto, in San Quintin, Ensenada. It just seems like that line of yellow is moving up. And Carlos Cortez, who had the bluefin, he's caught some forkies, some yellowtail out at the Coronado Islands recently. So that is all moving this way. Could be a really good yellowtail year. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention there's still a lot of anchovy in the bait, and man, that makes me think albacore. Of course, everything makes me think albacore, as you well know. My predictions have been 100% consistent for the last 3 or 4 years, whatever it's been. I've been wrong every single year. So I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking maybe I ought to say you're not going to see an albacore within 10,000 miles of here. And then, of course, it's going to be absolutely wide open. All right, there you have it, my friends. We're going to be watching it very closely. Big Fish Bait and Tackle. Stop in there at 5 a.m. If you have a receipt from Big Fish Bait and Tackle for any amount, or from Young's Fishing Tackle, or from Best Fishing Tackle, hey, there you are. I talked the guy into a bite. He's got a little dinky perch that I'm not even going to walk down there for. There you are, man. That's all I got to do is look at these guys now, like I did with Vince this morning. There you go, man. We're starting to catch them now. Got a barred perch down there. Must be a 13-pounder at least. Maybe not, but it's a fish, for God's sake. So I'm happy about that. Stuff's starting to bite a little bit. Big Fish Bait and Tackle, Young's Fishing Tackle, Best. Bring a receipt. You get a free raffle ticket. Tomorrow morning, we'll draw that raffle live on the beach at 10 a.m. That's going to be so much fun and a lot of great prizes. And of course, your purchasing raffle tickets tomorrow helps us to produce more and more content. We deeply appreciate that. Thanks to all the people who showed up for our meeting down at 22nd Street Landing earlier today. Chad Christopher Klein, who will be doing some drone footage and other video tomorrow. He's going to open up a new segment here pretty soon on Freedman Adventures, and I've seen little teasers of it. I've seen his work, and I'm so excited about it. It is going to be something you're going to love. I guarantee you that. Chad, can't wait for that to happen. All right, beautiful evening. Let's hope the fish are going to play in the morning. As always, it's a pleasure to be with you all on this absolutely summer-like, gorgeous Saturday evening. Take care, and I hope to see you tomorrow morning. I really do. If not, I hope to see you somewhere else really, really soon. Have a great one, my friends. You are invited to my birthday bash here in Sunset Beach, California, right on the corner of Anderson and Pacific Coast Highway. There's plenty of parking normally here. If you can't find it, you go across the street over there to Peter's Landing and park over there. And then all you're going to do is walk out on the beach right here, and we'll be waiting for you right there. You don't have to go any further than that. We've got all kinds of stuff. A raffle. We've got some food. We're going to drink some hot coffee down there. And of course, we're going to catch lots of surf fish. Kids are welcome. Kids are encouraged to come and experience the great outdoors. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you have any questions at all, please give me a call at 657-227-6459. It's an opportunity, a chance for me to say thank you for your great support, a chance for the Freedman Adventures community, family, to come together on a really fun day.